Hey guys, welcome back to some more Sonic Heroes. What's going on with that eye?
Yeah, I saw it twitching.
It's like, not this again.
Once we start a job, we finish the job. That's the policy. We're Team Chaotix.
I mean, you guys do realize once you finish this job, you're unemployed again, right?
Yeah, exactly. We did it. Now how do we pay the bills?
I mean, when was the last time you guys had a job, huh? Huh? A long ass time ago.
When was the last game they were in?
Knuckles Chaotix on the Sega 32X.
Yeah, well, in terms of latest games, actually, I'm trying to think. They were featured in Forces, but in terms of like playable appearance, I think it was actually just this.
Yeah, they're definitely unemployed after
I mean,
this.
you can kind of say they were playable in Shadow the Hedgehog, kind of.
Yeah, but that weird two-player mechanic is it's kind of stretching it.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't in Unleashed at all. Like, hardly anybody was in Unleashed, though.
Yeah. I know some of these characters, I think mainly Vector, is sometimes featured in like the Mario and Sonic Olympic games. But in terms of like the main series, like this is really their last like proper playable appearance to my knowledge. So they get like what, a grant of 2 outings?
They were not in Sonic Unleashed. Then again, only Tails and Amy were in Unleashed.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, lack of speed cap.
What the
happened?
heck?
So the lack of speed cap, even though that section when we were on the rail wasn't that fast, there was no speed cap, so the second we used our glide, we just got turbo speed. PC exclusive.
But what was I saying? In Colors, they weren't in Colors at all, except I think the DS version.
Yeah, but again, not playable. They're just there as story characters.
Generations, they were in Generations, but they weren't playable.
They started out outside the stages too, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there were some missions where they would interact with you. Like, one of the most infamous ones from Generations was that mission where Vector just threw his music notes at you and you had to bounce them back.
Yeah. And SBO also, well, you had to kind of beat him while he was invisible.
Yeah.
In Lost World, they weren't in that. It was only Knuckles, Amy, and Tails.
They luckily got the skip Sonic Boom because no one wants to try to remember they were in Sonic Boom after that happened.
The TV show was great.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably the best part about that whole like sub-series thing they tried. Because really the best game I heard in that whole series was Fire and Ice and 3DS, and that was still just okay at best.
Yeah. They were in Forces.
Roger.
They were just characters. And then again, Sonic was the only playable character in that one.
Yeah, but then your custom character.
And your custom
Yeah, I was
character.
going to say,
Possible.
And classic Sonic, I forgot.
Power.
still Sonic, right?
Alright, we're on the final mission. We have to go find our client.
Maybe in another life, apparently.
Did you mean to do that?
I don't remember why that happened. Maybe it was like I was having a controller issue or something, but yeah, that was definitely not intended.
Yeah,
Okay.
I noticed at the first, like, he missed the rail. What is he doing?
Yeah, I'm like, well, I'm falling on my death, so there's something going on here. I'm thinking again, it was probably a controller thing.
I thought you were trying to level skip again. I just got used to it at this point.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just got used to that.
I mean, to be fair, you probably just jump off a rail with the power character in this version and just go a million miles an hour. Because nothing stops you in this version.
Honestly, Lester, whenever you're playing a game that I'm watching, like either for League or watching your playthrough in general, if I see you going off a ledge, I'm just assuming. I'm just assuming it was intentional.
Good. All according to plan. That way I can make more mistakes and say, yep, that was intentional.
Anytime you're ready.
You know, just because I'm so used to you just pulling off really researching your game, doing all these cool tricks, that require you to do some weird, unorthodox way of playing it. Because let's be honest, Lester. Whenever you play games anymore, it's the most unorthodox way of doing so.
No, that's not true. I haven't played Sonic 1 with a Guitar Hero controller yet.
Oh. I mean, granted,
You need to do that on your channel at some point.
do you want him to go through Labyrinth Zone with
Yes.
a freaking Guitar Hero controller?
Yes.
Are you wanting him to smash it?
Yes.
I'll use the bad one then.
Oh gosh.
That way, if I smash it, there's nothing lost that day.
Yeah, he did do City Escape blindfolded, so wouldn't put it past him. But no, it's just like whenever you play, like I know for a fact you can never play Ocarina of Time normally ever again for the rest of your life.
I mean, once you see the benefits of certain things, yeah, it's kind of hard to go back.
I don't blame you.
Most of the Sonic games you play in this game, like this game in particular, prime example, I know for a fact you won't be able to play it the normal way ever
The thing
again.
is, with Sonic games, there's a lot of glitches that really help on movement. Like, this game obviously has a lot of, like, mechanic swapping, and PC version of speed cap, obviously, that make it even weirder. The adventure games, you just abuse the spin dash. Unleashes things like the sidestepping mechanics being glitchy, M speed, D speeds. Like, there's a lot of glitches that are all movement based in the Sonic games. Like, almost everyone has like some weird glitch or movement tech that just makes it faster. You'll never see someone play the game normally in a speedrun. Never.
I know you can't play some Mario game. Oh, did you go behind? Oh, I guess it was intentional.
Yeah, that was a launcher that takes you backwards to push you back to the center path.
Can I ask, why is the
What
camera...
did we just say?
Why is the camera zoomed in so much?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes that just happens in this section. It gets caught on a wall and then just stays super zoomed in.
I know you can't play some Mario games the same ever again. Like 64, I know you can't.
Well, I mean, that depends. 64DS you can, because that's not really that broken.
Yeah. But I'm talking about original.
I mean, that has its own weird quirks, yeah. I should also mention at this point, like, all the other playthroughs, you notice sometimes if I just want to use a Team Blast quickly, I'll just use something called the Team Blast glitch. That's only something you can do in consoles. On PC, you can't do that, and it's a controller binding problem. Since basically this game kind of reads your controller in the same way it can read your keyboard inputs, so you can't press multiple buttons at the same time. So the glitch requires you pressing like multiple buttons at the same time to activate. Doesn't work in this version because of that. So, unironically, they fix one of the bigger glitches in this game because it's just a Windows limitation at the time. Nowadays, that wouldn't really matter because controller bindings on PC games is the exact same as a console game.
Wait, can you not go through those with a flight character?
No, you can. I just kind of missed it. You have to go through with the flight character itself, so Charmy had to be the one to hit the ring, not Vector.
Bruh.
800 rings. Dang, shut up for a second there. I know
800 points.
Yeah, I was like, what is that for a second?
Yeah, that was the multiplier.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say rings. I was like,
Ew, Lester, you gotta see. Ew.
Hey, this is one of the harder missions in the game to get an A, because to get an A, they require you to basically play the whole level, so you can actually fight all the enemies. So if you're just going for the keys, you're not going to have enough enemy kills at that point.
Looks like we're in a jam, boys. Evil must die. Beware my ninja power. Ah, enough of this.
Beware my ninja power.
Hey, Vector. Time to meet your maker.
wait, he knows their names?
What real evil is.
He's like, hey, did I fight you? Oh, I fought you one time. That was a long time ago. And it wasn't against Sonic.
In fact, that's all kind of a blur. Maybe I don't remember. Maybe that was a fever dream.
Why don't they ever re-release that game?
I think they did years ago at the time on PC, but that was it. I don't know why it hasn't really been re-released per se. But there's some older games in Sega's catalog that just never seen a re-release. One of them's also like Rocket Lane Adventures. That also still Genesis only.
Why? They got, Sonic's Mega. Why can't Sega just release the Mega Drive collection like that includes CD games and 32X games?
Yeah, well, some I would understand being complicated. CD mainly because of the emulation issues there. Sometimes may just be a little harder to do, but some of the 32X ones I always kind of question because that shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. It kind of burns me that 32 like Chaotix didn't get a re-release, but CD did.
Yeah.
Guess he was a fake after all. What do you mean, after all? Here to save you. Dr. Eggman, I presume.
Oh, plot twist. We were working for Eggman the whole time. Never could have guessed.
Wait, Eggman was behind this the whole time?
Yeah, so they planted these seeds a couple times with certain dialogue. The biggest hint was supposed to be, but I'm the world's greatest when he cuts himself off. Because he was almost going to say, yeah, I'm the world's greatest scientist, Eggman. And then there's also other things that kind of hints towards it. And that's because that faker locked him in here. But we're not happy because he can't pay the bill.
Just wait a minute. Just listen to me.
Take this, you bad man!
Hey, he said he was gonna pay him. Just take your pay.
Yeah, that's pretty gruesome. Man, what a way to end it. We're just going to beat up Eggman. No more Sonic games. He's dead. He had too many bee stings that day.
I mean, can we be honest though? Eggman kind of had it worse on that one ending side of the Hedgehog.
Yeah. There's a reason why that one's not canon. That kind of caused some problems.
Yeah. Goodbye, Doctor.